Hey guys, welcome to the final episode of Football Manager for this season. We're taking on Southampton at home at Stamford Bridge. This is the last game we'll be playing at Stamford Bridge before we move to Zola Park for the start of next season. But we take on Southampton at home. They haven't beat us in the last 3 encounters we've had against them. So our previous results against them have been really good. We'll have a look at the league table. As you can see, depending on how we do against Southampton will determine whether or not we retain the Premiership. Tottenham need to win their game against West Ham. If they win their game, if we draw, we'll retain the Premiership. If we win, regardless of what Tottenham do, we'll retain the Premiership. But Southampton, not a bad team. But the starting line for us is to stay in goal. In defence, decided to go with David Luiz on the left instead of Azpilicueta because he's on a bit of a poor run of form recently. Also in defence we have Alderweireld, Zouma and Joaquin Sayers. Hazard and Vidal in the centre with Stoch and Oscar on the wings. Loriente and Lewandowski will start up front. Was going to go with Lukaku, but he's on the bench because his condition rating isn't fantastic. He's a bit tired. So giving him a bit of a rest for this one. On the bench we've also got Bini, Azpilicueta, Ivanovic, Witsel, Dion Carroll and Goetze. So a good strong bench I think. But I think the starting lineup that I've put out for this game really should be enough to get a win. A draw wouldn't be end of the world, but it would be nice to kind of win our last game at Stamford Bridge and win it decisively as well. But we've got a corner. This Hazard with the corner. Zouma's there, headed away. Joaquin Sayers picks it up in the centre. Zouma, now Vidal. Zouma again. Finds Loriente with a good pass. Joaquin Sayers is there. Still Joaquin Sayers edge of the box. Oh, wonderful. Joaquin Sayers with a goal. Now it's rare that you see Joaquin Sayers score goals, but he is probably the best player that I've signed throughout this whole series. Signed him for £5 million. He's now valued at something like £24.5 million, so nearly 5 times the value of what we brought him for. But a good run, kept on running on the inside into the box. Johnson made the tackle, looked like he made connection with the ball, but Joaquin Sayers still got the shot off. We go to 1-0. But yeah, the last game at Stamford Bridge, it'd be nice to go out on a bang and have our last game at Stamford Bridge as a kick-ass performance, a decisive win, something to really remember. But coming to the 20th minute, this is Hazard battling for it, and he's got it to Stoch on the left wing. There's Loriente and Lewandowski up in front of him. Still Stoch puts it out to David Luiz on the left. Stoch again inside the box. Hazard's there. Take a shot. Yes. Get in. Have it. Stoch with the assist. Hazard, nice run into the box, plenty of room, powerful shot, very nice. At the end of this episode, we'll also look at the new signing that we've made. He'll be joining us for the start of next season, I think for £1 million. So a great player we've signed for £1 million, but we'll look at that after this match. But we're coming up to towards the end of the first half, and so far so good. Really, I'm happy with this performance. We're 2-0 up. I don't think Southampton have got anything in the tank to kind of pull off an upset. Loriente and Lucky there. We've got Vidal and Joaquin Sayers on yellow cards. Might substitute one of them in the second half, but David Luiz has picked up a knock, so we might have to. Well, yeah, we'll get him off simply because I want players who are 100% on the field. So we'll get him off, and we'll get Azpilicueta on, and we'll go Passionate. Right, good responses from the players. We're 45 minutes away from retaining the Premiership. All the hard work through this season could pay off unless things go terribly wrong, but I don't see Southampton pulling off an upset in this one. I think that we've just overpowered them in the first half. We've got a 2-0 lead, which I'm happy with, and some good performances. I think Hazard, well, by this Hazard and Jock and Says has been the best for us right now. But we'll make some more substitutions, and we'll get Loriente off for Lukaku, and I think we'll go with Dion Carroll on for Vidal. But Jock and Say is currently an 8.0 rating, Hazard's on 8.1. Paris Saint-Germain have expressed interest in signing Hazard, but to be honest, unless they offer a phenomenal offer, I'm not going to go into specific numbers, but unless they make a phenomenal offer, I'm not going to sell Hazard. We're in a position where we don't have to sell players. So, you know, if the offer comes, I'm happy with, I'll accept it, but they're going to have to offer a hell of a load of money. But this is Johnson on the left, trying to get past Jock and Says, and oh shit, he's going to get sent off, isn't he? Shit. Okay. That, I'm not gonna lie, that does throw a spanner in the works. Okay. We'll have to go with a bit of a formation change. So we'll have, come on, let me flipping select him. Bloody hell. Computer's playing up. Right, we're going to just kind of bring the players back a little bit. I think though we can still win this. We've got probably about 20 minutes left of this game to play. We'll have them on attack, I think. Put Hazard on support. I'm not going to go to switch the mentality to defensive, but we'll probably try and control the game, really try and keep possession. Right, 10 minutes left, come on. Shame about Jock and Say's getting sent off, but I think we've done enough early on in the match to win this and get 3 points. Come up to the last 2 minutes of the match. This is Steele trying to find Davis, but Hazard gets it. But this is Ratic to Shaw, and that's 4 times. Won the Premiership. Get in. Go on. Awesome. Love it. Match stats. Good amount of opportunities. I think we could have got more than 2 goals from this game, but you know, we got what we needed. We dominated in terms of possession. The average rating for us was 7.32 and the average rating for them was 7.02. Best player for them was Tompkins at 7.7, but man of the match went to Hazard at 8.6, a wonderful performance from him. Zuma, good game at 7.8. Jock and Say is a good game at 7.6 and got a goal. Shame about him getting sent off, but you know, it happens. Go passionate. Delighted to have retained the Premiership. That was the main target, really, that and to win the Champions League. But we didn't achieve our aspirations in Europe, but you know, we did what we had to do in the Premiership. Tottenham lost 1-0 to West Ham, so even if we lost that game, we would have still won the Premiership. But by the looks of it, we've been given £27.87 million for coming first. Hold on. And apparently I'm in the England Hall of Fame. Oh, it's pretty awesome. We do the double with the Capital One Cup and the Premiership. The final team to be relegated though is Aston Villa. So the teams that will be relegated from the Premiership this season, I think, Bristol City, Fulham and Aston Villa. Cardiff and Swansea just escaped. Let's do this press conference. Right, okay, the two players who were originally brought in on loan, Decobo and Bruma, you know, they did alright in the reserves, but, you know, I think their stats kind of are better than what they really are. They didn't really do much in the reserves, so I cancelled the loans for them. But, yeah, that was our last match at Stamford Bridge. We're just going to look at the player who I signed just before that match. He'll be joining us at the end of the season. Londono. Now, he's a striker who I tried to sign earlier on at the start of this season, but work permit and crap like that stopped that from happening. But we've finally been able to complete the signing for him for £1 million. Great player. I think he's got a great lot of potential, and he's going to join our already impressive group of talented young players. But yeah, that's all for this season, guys. We finished the season as Premiership champions for the second season in a row. Thank you for following the series, and yeah, I will be doing season 6. Them videos will be out within like the next few days. But yeah, thank you for following this series. If you liked this episode, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, I'll see you guys for our first game at Zola Park. Take care, guys.